Everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And stick around for the end. I've got a few announcements, as always, just to let you know some updates that are going on with the channel. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Scorpio. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Scorpio today? We have beautiful, first card out, 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the Moon. We have the World card. The 6 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. For your opportunity, the 7 of Cups. For your challenge, we've got the Star card. Wow, let me turn my fan on. You know, I'm in Florida. Summer in Florida. I don't recommend it unless you're a nut, unless you like super hot and humid weather. I'm teasing. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we've got 3 major arcana, the Moon, the Star, and the World card. And then we have Wands, we've got Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. So we have an overall mixture of everything that's going on here. All right, so let's look at your overall energy, and we'll start with your recent past. First card out was the 10 of Pentacles. This is talking about you striving for your idealized life. So I think in your recent past, you've been making a lot of moves to try and attain this, and some of you might have already attained it. This is where you're looking at relationships. So you're looking at romantic, platonic relationships. You're looking at career. You're looking at travel, housing. You know, you're looking at retirement, education, your finances, housing. It's everything in the 3D. And I really feel like for a lot of you, I think that the health is coming through. So maybe there was an emphasis on health, but there's something about that coming through. And this, of course, for me is where you have enlightenment. You have to have enlightenment to know what is most important in your life and what your idealized life is and how to get there and then how to hold on to everything. So that's super important. Friends, family, pets under the table. A lot of good things coming in for you. Then we look at your present energy. It's the Moon. This is about you not being afraid of the unknown. I think that for some of you, maybe there's a lot of things that you can't see going on in your life right now. And it's about you not being afraid of that, just to be able to accept that and to roll with it. I think that there might be some things going on around you right now that maybe they're confusing, or you just don't have the clarity at the exact moment, but the clarity is coming. I definitely feel that. But right now it's about you just being comfortable with not being able to see something that's going on in your life. I think you know that there's something that's a little off, right? There's something that is not quite in alignment, but you can't put your finger on it. It's kind of the energy, but it's about also not being afraid of the unknown. It's kind of like just observing until you get your clarity kind of energy. Then we're looking at your near future, and that is the World card. This is telling me that, again, you're going through another transition and transformation, really, because this is in your near future, and it's the last card in the major arcana, the 21, which tells me that you're getting ready to circle back to the Fool to start that next chapter. This is that transitionary card, and the world is wide open for you. This portal is open, and look at the magic, all these sparkles. This is about you following your heart. You're taking all the knowledge and wisdom from your life lessons that you've learned up until this point, and you're taking it with you on this next segment of your journey. And then for those of you that did not learn certain life lessons, you're probably going to repeat them in this next chapter, because that's what happens to all of us. If we don't learn a lesson, we usually repeat it until we learn that lesson, for better or for worse. It's definitely there. But this is about you following your heart. In this deck, the Fool is the white heart. right? It's a play on words with the stag. So it's literally coming full circle. So this is you. I think you're going to have some things closing out and other things opening up. It's that when one door closes, another one opens. And that's a beautiful energy that's coming in for you. And I think it's a matter of you relaxing and going with something that you don't know. So let's get some clarifiers and get more information. Beautiful energy, Scorpio. All right. All right, let's get those clarifiers. 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the Star card that's now here twice. It's also in your challenge position. It's a clarifier in your present, along with the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the World card is clarifying the World card. You cannot make this up. I love this stuff. The World card is being clarified by, let me put that there, the World and the 8 of Wands. You cannot make this up. Same card, different deck. I love it. All right, but we'll get to that in a minute. We're going to start with your recent past. So when we're looking at your recent past with this 10 of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. This is telling me you're striving for your idealized life. For those of you that haven't gotten there yet, you're willing to give up these 8 cups to go for that 9th cup and then the 10th cup. So remember, the 2 cards everybody wants, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is the 8. This is your idealized life. The 10 of Cups is happy, joyful family, and they have chosen to be happy. That's huge. They've chosen. It wasn't just dumb luck that fell in their lap. They have chosen to be happy. This is you not settling for these 8 cups. You're not 100% emotionally satisfied, right? You're still striving. You still want to reach that 9 and then the 10. The 9 is going to go right here. This is you walking away to pursue your passion, to continue for that emotional fulfillment, that emotional satisfaction. That's huge. That 10 of Cups is in the 10 of Pentacles is in the material realm. Now you're looking for the emotional satisfaction that's going to go with it. And that's you. It's the water sign. Then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is you striving for quality relationships with quality people, quality foundations in relationships. That's why sometimes this can be perceived as the card of marriage, right? The 4 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles can be the card of marriage because you're looking at these strong foundations. You're looking at quality work that goes into a relationship. This is you looking for that sense of camaraderie. Teamwork, right? It's that dream work makes the teamwork kind of card, and that's coming through for you. Then we have your present energy, which is the Moon card. And that is being clarified by the Star and the 6 of Swords. The Star is right here. This is in your challenge position. Same card, different deck, okay? And I'll show it to you again when we get to the challenge. Same card, different deck. So this Moon is being clarified by another celestial, the Star, and the 6 of Swords. So this is telling me that even though you're going with not knowing what the unknown is and not being afraid of the unknown, that's still bringing you this hope, faith, healing, and renewal. And for some of you, it's okay for you to not know something that is unknown. You can walk away and it's not going to bother you. Okay, you can put it behind you. Maybe it's something that's irrelevant. It really doesn't matter. Maybe you're focusing on something that kind of caught your attention when in reality, something bigger and better is over here. Why are you focusing on something that's really not that relevant or important, even though it's bothering you because you want to know what it is? Maybe you're being misdirected, and it's about bringing yourself, I feel, back to center. This is allowing you to tap into this type of, I just feel like there's something about you. It brings healing for you to not have to dive into something that is the unknown, that is irrelevant. There's something about that. I feel like with this bird, this ibis that's here, it's allowing you to get a bird's eye view. Even if you don't know it, it's irrelevant. It's okay. Let it go. Go on to something bigger, better, and more beautiful, because these gateways are opening for you. And I think that attitude And that acceptance of something that you don't know is allowing you to really have some type of healing coming in for you. You're transitioning again. This could literally be you traveling, because this is the card of travel, but you're leaving this trouble behind and you're going on to calmer times. The past is behind you. They don't even have a suitcase, so they're not even bringing material items or even emotional baggage. It is at their past. They are literally moving forward. This is telling me that you're okay to leave something that you don't know behind, even if it is a little disturbing. The unknown can be disturbing. You're okay with it. You're letting it go because the light is at the end of the tunnel. Again, something bigger, better, and more beautiful is waiting for you, and you're able to leave that, whatever it is, behind. Interesting energy. Then we have the World being clarified by the World. I love it. Same card, different deck. And the Eight of Wands. So again, Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I'm going to say it again. Everything is wide open for you right now. All you need to do is walk through this portal. And that's what's happening here. The world is wide open for you. Really, it's framed as being a portal also with these branches. It's allowing you to walk through. You can walk this path or you can make your own path, right? But either way, it's about you going into this next stage of your life. And the energy is intense. That tells me that really, I feel like you're almost coming full circle in some areas of your life. Like, I think you've learned some lessons, right? And the ones that you haven't learned, or the ones that are actually irrelevant now because maybe they don't matter in your life because you've replaced some things with different habits, people, places, things, ideas, that you don't even need to learn those lessons because they're irrelevant. I don't think that they matter anymore in your life because you're doing something different. And that's where it is you're walking through this next chapter with. I think you're going to have a lot of beautiful gifts and blessings and omens coming in, and they're all hidden in one target, which is going to be you. I think you have a lot of really good things coming in for you. Your eyes need to be open to see it, and that's where that clarity comes from. Now, I just think that you don't have clarity on the unknown with this card. I do think you have clarity overall. There's just something that's bothering you that you're not aware of, that you don't understand, you don't know, but you're like this, you know what? That's okay. Next. I'm moving beyond it. It doesn't matter in my life. Why am I focused on it kind of energy? So we have these gifts and blessings and omens coming in. Wow, that is your current energy. Hold on. I'm sorry. My dog is barking. I need to get him. Okay, now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards for that. We've got the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So we're getting into this area where you've got a lot of successes coming in for you. And I think that it's tied to these gifts and blessings and omens that are coming in, and you're transitioning into this next chapter of your life. I think that it is successful. It's almost like you've passed something, and it's very rewarding. This card comes after a lot of failures in your life. This comes after a lot of things that weren't working out, a lot of struggles, and this allows you to now step into this feeling of success. You've worked really hard to get there. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you try and do several things, because you know the thing about entrepreneurs is that a lot of things fail and then you have a success, and you have to be willing to roll with that, and some people can't. That's not their personality and it crushes them. Entrepreneurs are a little different. They're a different beast, and they're able to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and trying different things and working it out until they get it right. And then you see entrepreneurs that when they get it right, they're able to emulate it in any area of business, and they become a machine where they can just keep starting a business, starting a business, starting a business. But this is telling me that you have victory and success after a struggle, whatever that struggle might be in your life. Things are really starting to line up and come together. We have the 3 of Swords. Again, this is bringing you healing. You have an opportunity to continue to heal your heart, Scorpio. And you know, I say it every time, Scorpio, ever since we left Scorpio season in November, I'll tell you, you have really released a lot of pain, and you're not in pain in my readings. And this is telling me that you're continuing that healing process. Again, part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Scorpio is getting healed. This is huge. So in the age of Aquarius, Scorpio is getting healed. That's what it feels like, a continuation. And I think it's just going to make you bigger, better, and stronger. You know, the other card that's here is the Five of Swords. And swords, they're both swords. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is telling me that you've got some obstacles coming your way. And this is a reminder from Spirit that you need to choose your battles and choose them wisely. That, you know, look, he's got a lot of human bones in his beard. He's holding a tree. This is a big obstacle that's coming in. This is about you choosing your battles. What is it worth for you to take on and what isn't? Why are you going to take something on that you know you're going to lose just to be a martyr? And maybe it hurts you so much it's going to take you 6 months or a year to recover from. Why would you do that? So it's choosing your battles. Take on things that you'll win. Take on things that are really important for you. You know, don't take on every single thing that comes your way. Listen, I'm a fighter, so I know personally that's hard for me to say, but it's also smart to choose your battles wisely. And that's what this card is saying. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. Oh my God, it happened again. This is crazy. The Six of Wands being clarified by the Six of Wands. Same card, different deck. Okay, a lot of victory and success is coming in for you after a lot of painful struggles, defeats, failures, if you want to use that word, things that just didn't work out, maybe things that were unhealthy, whatever it is. Guess what? You're on track and you're winning. Winning, you're doubling down. It's here twice. That's amazing. Again, Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want you to hear me now. With the Page of Pentacles, let me get the other clarifiers, the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. A lot of sword energy there at the end. So again, same card, different deck, along with the Page of Pentacles. So again, it's just a reiteration. Victory and success is coming in. Pride in a job well done. You should be patting yourself on the back for all these victories and successes that are coming in for you, especially after going through hard times, right? Whatever it is that you're transitioning away from, that you're recovering from, you are winning. You are healing. It is a slow, long process, but you're doing it. And guess what? It's allowing you to be a student of life. This Page of Pentacles is saying that you're getting an education. Maybe it's the school of hard knocks, whatever it is, but you're getting an education. You're getting schooled on something, but you're coming out the winner. So these are some major life lessons, I would say, that you are learning from, that taught you huge lessons, and you're taking that knowledge and wisdom with you as you go through the next chapter of your life. Things you're not going to forget. But you know what? The other thing with that is that all of these opportunities are coming in. These are gifts, blessings, and omens, and they come in fast. So, you know, whatever it is you've went through, it's part of your process. And that's part of also what is going to be attracting a lot of abundance and prosperity your way, these opportunities. Now, again, you have to have eyes to see it, but they're coming in because the universe will present you with good and bad, as you know. But for me, you have a lot of good things coming in when I look into this. Again, you have an opportunity to heal your heart, and it's being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So we've got two threes here, Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. You're healing your heart and you're celebrating the joy of life. You are now going the other direction. Instead of pain, you're actually able to celebrate authentically, to really feel it in your heart, to celebrate with other people, whether they're friends, family, strangers, it doesn't matter, people that are, you know, your soul tribe. You're really able to enjoy that aspect of life. You don't feel that pain holding you back, holding you down, keeping you in a lower frequency or vibration. You're able to come up for air and enjoy this. Seize the day, I would say. Enjoy every moment you can when you can celebrate with other people, right? These are the moments that just make life beautiful and worth living. to be able to have these experiences, and you have it right here to go out and celebrate. Just like coffee, you know, going to play golf, going to play tennis, going for a walk, whatever it is, going for dinner. It's you getting out and celebrating the company of other people. You know, maybe you do want to go out and have some wine, right? That's okay. It's a matter of you just going and enjoying authentically the people you're around. And that's another reminder. So if you're not around people that you're in a good vibration with, or people that is not part of your tribe, this is an excellent opportunity for you to be in this vibration and go out and meet new people. Because again, this could be friends, family, or strangers. Maybe you need to join some type of a meetup group or a hobby group or something where you're meeting people that you have something in common, and then see who you are in alignment with. It's beautiful. Then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you being grounded, stable, secure in your decisions and in yourself. This is you having that self-confidence. You know your worth and value. You know what you bring to the table because you've been doing the inner work. Whether you wanted to do it or not, you've done that, and now you're stepping up. This is bringing a lot of abundance and prosperity into your life. Again, these gifts, blessings, and omens are coming in. You're going to see it because you're mature enough to see it now. Whatever it is that you went through really gave you like new glasses, new lenses to look through. Then we have this 5 of Swords, and he is being clarified by more sword energy, the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So swords, again, thoughts, words, and ideas. This is the 4 of Swords. This is about you really going within for answers. I think this is you taking that time out, taking that time for respite. Again, choose your battles, right? But this is you going within. Maybe you need to figure out and weigh out, what battle do I take on? What do I avoid? It's okay. It's you taking that time out for rest, relaxation, recovery. You know, maybe you need to recover from some things that you've been through, you know, or just take that time to figure things out. Either way, it's you taking that downtime for yourself. You benefit from it. And if you're over processing in your head, this is an excellent time for you to stop and go within, right? If you're over processing in your head, these are things that start to really add up. See how that's stacked up like a ladder? This could be guilt, anxiety, fear, shame, whatever it is. It's this never-ending nightmare that can keep you up at night. You're over processing your thoughts, but this is a fear-based card. So that tells me something is coming up that's uncomfortable. Maybe it's a memory that you're still processing. You know, I don't feel like you are in any pain right now, but it would be in your mind. It would be in your head. Memories that come up, and maybe they have a little bit of control on you. I think that's happened in the last reading, and maybe you're still processing it. It's not necessarily a fast thing to do, but as you go through that process as a human, when that process is done and everybody's different, you come out healed and intelligent and wiser on the other end. And I think that's what you're going through. All right. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 7 of Cups. So this is telling me that you have a lot of choices in front of you right now. Everything is just floating around. So this tells me that nothing has settled yet. There's a lot in your energy field. Again, you have all those gifts and blessings and omens coming in. Nothing is settled because you don't have the clarity on what it is that you want to choose. You're waiting. There's good and bad choices. You're waiting to see, trusting your intuition to see what's guiding you in what direction. The key for this card for me is for you to have clarity and use your intuition to feel into it. Then we have the Star card in your challenge position. And I'll get clarifiers on that in a second. So is your challenge position impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it. And when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. So this Star card, again, hope, faith, healing, and renewal. That is the traditional card right here. Same card, different deck. Clarifier in your present energy and the main card in your challenge. So the challenge means that you might have a blockage. So you might have a blockage to get that healing. You might have a blockage to get that bird's eye view. You might have a blockage to reach for the stars. There is something there. So let's get some clarifiers and get more information on that. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, Scorpio. It's been a while. The Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups, how beautiful to round it out. And the Queen of Wands. So look at these cards. So in your opportunity with the Seven of Cups, it's being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. The wheel turns in your favor. You have an opportunity for luck and right timing. And with this in your near future, wow. Gifts, blessings, and omens, luck and right timing. If you have eyes to see it and you grab these opportunities, the sky is the limit. Because there's 8 and they come in fast. And there could be more than that, right? Big opportunity, small, it doesn't matter. The wheel turns in your favor. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Be open to receive. That means for you to be in a loving vibration, for you to be open. If you're in a fear-based vibration, remember, that is when, so loving vibration, right? Everybody's in love, the world's in love, the birds are singing, everything's in love. When you're in fear mode, food, shelter, water, you are focused on the bare necessities just to get by in this life. Your aperture closes, or you see things in a world that's fear-based. You don't see things in a happy way. You see things in a scared way, an angry way, a fearful way. It's a lower vibrational frequency. So this is something where you have all these choices coming in. The wheel turns in your favor. You have to be open to receive. It's coming. If you're in fear, you're not going to receive anything. You're closed off. You're open and loving. You are open to receive love and also to give love. So that is your opportunity. Then we're looking at your challenge, the star, hope, faith, healing, and renewal for something in your life right now. The Who is here twice. And it's being clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And here's this Ace of Cups. It's the only ace in this reading. It is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, because that's what all aces are. This is you being in that flow, and that is that mind, body, soul flow. That attracts abundance and prosperity. You are open and you are in the flow. For you to get that hope, faith, healing, and renewal, you got to open up. You got to open up your connection to source, or reconnect to source, because sometimes people stray a little bit. Things happen. Reconnect to source. Maybe you do your walks on meditation. Maybe you talk to the sun. It's whatever you feel is appropriate for you. This is about you tapping into that energy. This is going to bring you a lot of peace and prosperity. This is the cup half full. When you feel like it's getting empty, reach down, fill it with water, and refill yourself, replenish. This is also an opportunity in love. If you're looking for love or to strengthen your emotions, you have an opportunity coming in. We also have the Queen of Wands. This is someone that self-actualizes. She uses her charm and her charisma to make things happen in her space, and she has no fear, okay? She has no fear, and this is about love. It's not having fear in this vibration, right? So if this blockage is fear that's coming up, it's for you to choose love, for you to self-actualize and choose love. Again, that's what that black cat's representing. She has no fear. This is about her following something that's very important to her, like the sunflower follows the sun. She is looking towards the sun, where that sunflower is going. She is following her heart in a place of enthusiasm. She is going to use her charm and her charisma in a very positive way to make connections, to make things happen, to self-actualize. She's courageous and bold. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's the energy of the card, and she's going to make something happen. That is your challenge. That's your way out. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. Wow, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia, and it was phenomenal. Tasmania, I love you. I loved it all. Byron Bay, I loved being everywhere. And Queenstown, New Zealand. Sorry, I almost said Queensland. Queenstown, New Zealand. Oh my God. I'll tell you, I loved it all. It was phenomenal. Some places stuck out more than others. Yeah, it was great. The bungee jump, the wineries. Yep, it was wonderful. All right, everybody. What else to tell you? So you can join the membership on the channel. It is a great way for you to go ahead and support the channel and be part of this wonderful community. We have an excellent community. You can go ahead and see that on the YouTube link itself, I think. And then if you don't know, I go live 3 days a week. I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Thursday in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then again on Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and if it's live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just know SuperChat's a little more expensive. The pricing is in the description of the video, and that's because YouTube takes 40%. So if it wasn't for that, it would all be the same price, but we keep it fair. And you can also go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter. You can book a personal reading, sign up for a missing person consultation, go to the Learning Center, and there you can see the manifestation class. The next one is starting. It's accelerated on August 5th. If you're interested in that, definitely go ahead and sign up. Reach out to me if you have any questions that are not answered in the description. Please don't ask me how long it is when it clearly says it's 5 weeks right there in the title. You know, I get like 500 emails a day. So please, if the information is there, don't ask me the same information. So there's that. And then also the online tarot masterclass is coming the end of July, beginning of August. I just have to record it for you. I normally teach it live in March and October, but people have been asking for it. Everybody's in different time zones and they want to be able to go ahead and do it in their own time. So that is coming also. And I have a section on there called Private Lessons, and that's in the Learning Center. That's where it's one-on-one tarot, raising your vibration, and manifestation. So look for that. And I have a section called Alison's Picks, and those are my affiliate links. If that's something you're interested in, great way to support the channel and wonderful products that I use personally. And don't forget to check out the occasional interview I do. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. Okay, bye for now.